Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a good day, as always. Um, Hopefully the audio isn't too out of balance. I was having a little bit of tech issues there. That's why we're a couple minutes late. But today we are playing Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. And I have not played this before at all. I know barely anything about the game. All I know is that you get to date murderers. Um, and that's about it. And that's about it. Sorry, I'm getting some notifications on my phone. Let's turn that on Do Not Disturb, because I want all my attention on you guys. I want all my attention for you guys. Just like how all of the killer's attention is going to be on us. And isn't that fun? But, yeah, I know nothing about this game aside from, the fact that we can maybe date killers. That's all I really know. I know that, we can possibly date a few of the choice favorites of the killers, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch us over to the. Ooh, 1 second. Sorry, guys. I actually put the game in the wrong thing. I am a professional. So perhaps if we go ahead and do that and then bring it down here. Hey? Hey? That should. Oh God, I'm a disaster today. So sorry. I'm just flustered. We're going on a date, everybody. I'm nervous. Um, I actually don't know where the optimal spot for my webcam is. Perhaps up in one of the top corners. We'll check that out once we actually get into the game. Um, yeah, like I was saying, I know nothing about this game. All I know is that we can possibly date one of these lovely, lovely murderers that are showing up on the right-hand side of the screen. And, yeah, I have played a lot of Dead by Daylight, I would say. I can't remember how many hours I have in Dead by Daylight, but I have played a lot of it. And so I think it might be fun for us to see link account? What, can we link our Dead by Daylight account? 1 second, guys. Let me switch us over to Facecam so I can see what that's about. Just real quick, see what that's about. My hair's doing some dumb shit today, but that's fine. Let me just check this out real quick, because I don't know if this will actually do anything for us, but... Okay, yeah. It appears to just be some collectible stuff in Dead by Daylight. I don't even have Dead by Daylight downloaded right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Perhaps I can get those another time. Alright, I will go ahead and switch us back over to that. And, yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get on into it. Why not? If that sounds good to you guys, it sounds good to me. And, yeah. Yeah. Let's find some love, shall we? New file, of course. We will call ourselves Vibes, because that's the easiest way for me to put my username. The music is so fun. I like the music so far. And we're only in the menu, so that says a lot. We are trapped in blue. They went and put us in blue. That's my coughing. Thanks. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you had nearly drowned. Oh no. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from. Not a single fact about your life. So I'm not a streamer. I'm not a streamer. I don't live in Canada. I know nothing, okay? Nothing. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Yeah, that'll happen when you drink salt water. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Not the narrator giving us some sass. That's so funny. Oh my god, I didn't know the narrator would give us attitude. That's hilarious. That's really funny, actually. I like that. I like when they give the narrator personality in games like this, because, like, what else am I gonna do? Alright. Dot dot dot. Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. Yeah, if I just don't click anything, I mean, we can stay here forever. We can stay right here. Me, you guys, and this beautiful landscape. And that cloud in the background, that's kind of giving Heimerdinger from Arcane. I don't know if you guys see it here in the middle, but this cloud is giving Heimerdinger to me. Like, at like a 2/3 angle. Anyway. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa. Not now, Ocean. Sorry, Vibes. May I continue? Go on, please. Okay. Then, as I was. This narrator's giving us some tood. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of the newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Ew! Ew! It's gross! A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, worm, and other ick. Why? Who fed us bugs? Which one of you fed us bugs? Which one of you put bugs in us? Questions race through your minds. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, dig up the face. Ugh. Let's see. Who am I? Who am I? Sometimes with these games, God, my hair's being annoying. Sometimes with these games, you have to look inside yourself and really think about who you are and how you would react in this situation. And I'll be honest, I don't think I would dig up the face. I'll be very real. I don't need to see more than what I just saw. But it is intriguing. I have questions. Would I close my eyes? No. That's what a coward does. And I'm not a coward. Run? That's also coward moves, so I think we're going to dig. Ugh, it's so gross. Should I have mature on this stream? I might need to put the mature rating on. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if this is a mature rated game. Let me double check. Dead by Daylight. Well, I know Dead by Daylight isn't, but... Dating sim. What is the... Not like the score. The maturity rating. Okay, perhaps it'll be fine if we just turn on the gore setting. The violent and graphic depictions. Let's do that. Just in case, I don't want Twitch to yell at me. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head. Oh. Yeah. On my phone, it just made the mature pop-up come up. That's so funny. You brush away the sand from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Gross. There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. I'm really not, I just didn't like the other options. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets. But they're empty. My pockets actually are empty. That's funny. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, so you deposit it. Yay! We're rich! We're rich! We got a new coin! Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? I don't really know what that means. I don't fully know what spending the coin means, so I think that maybe we'll save the coin for now. No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it in a dead person's mouth? Could you just give it back? This narrator's giving us some tood. I don't know if I want to give him his coin back. Fine. You hand over the coin to the narrator. I mean, me, I guess. It makes sense. Trust me. That's so funny. I love when games give the narrator a personality. It's so good. In exchange, you'll receive the answer to one of the following questions. Where am I? How did I get here? Can I have my gold coin back? Can I have it back? Can I have it? He'll probably just be like, no. Let's go... I think where we are is more important. Where am I? You're about 10 miles away from an intellectual property lawsuit. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Ball! When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. Also, this game is a touch loud, so I'm actually going to turn it down just a tiny bit, because it's a touch loud for me. Yeah, that should be a bit better. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next... Oh, actually, on OBS, this is not that loud, so I'll turn it up just a skosh, just for you guys. When you look down, you find a volleyball... I already read that. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Ooh, the Huntress. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do my best attempt at her voice, and you guys can't bully me for the voices I give these characters, because they're not voice acted, so I don't know. And all I know about the Huntress is her singing, so, you know. A little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaws just about hits the ground. Muscle mommy. Oh no. This man's. Oh, she's so cute. Aww. Honestly, they're all slaying. I love them all. I love them all. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Sorry, 1 second, guys. So sorry. Sorry. I already read that. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at These casually dressed, let's call them killers? I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. The trapper, okay. We'll try like a gravelly kind of like, hello, hello. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at the monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. I mean, the Huntress is over there looking like that. What do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks, say nothing, do nothing. I'll toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. The Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look up her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Do I need to turn on the sexual filter now too? Should I should I do that? I don't know how intense this game gets, so we'll see. The spirit. Fuck. I never really thought about a voice for her. Okay. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way. Nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Vibes. You were made for this. Was I? Am I? Are we sure about that? Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. 1 second, my glasses are filthy. I know my sweater probably isn't the best option to try and clean them off, but better than nothing. Oh my god, I definitely made that worse. There we go. Now I can see! I have permission to see! No, I read that. The ADHD is bad today, boys. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Well, I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. He does have blood on his hands. I did not realize that. That is unfortunate. For us, probably. Maybe. We'll see. Hey, don't worry about that. It's just a game. Hey, don't worry about that. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. That sigh means he's done with the game too. Oh, thank God, I don't have to give him a voice. At least not right now, I don't have to give him a proper voice. We're good. I can manage 3 voices. 4 if we're counting the ocean. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Please don't. You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that a threat or a promise? Oh, you guys can't even see the Huntress. Hang on. Let me me go ahead and make my camera just a tiny bit smaller. There she is. There's the Huntress. Look at her. Wow. Hopefully they won't all four be on screen at all times. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Vibes, you might want to, you know, say something? Actually, never mind. There's plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for the interview? I hope so. This is a timed quiz. It will be very important later. Oh god. Don't tell me it's timed! Okay. Whew. Alright. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. Oh boy. How attractive would you say you are? I mean, I think I'm more than average attractive. I don't want to sound cocky and say very, but it's the only one that's above average. I'd say I'm very attractive. That's what you think. Very attractive. Oh, that's what you think. Very attractive is compared to this? Trapper flexes and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I mean, none of these. The answer would be teleportation, but let's go flight. Flight, for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? Out of these? Out of those? I would say I majored in skipping class. Ha! Don't skip class. Okay? Don't. Don't do it. Huntress, if I had ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking, almost always. Oh, that's so cute. She's just skipping around when she's singing her little song. What's your favorite animal? Dog, cat, mustelid? What the heck is a mustelid? What the heck is a mustelid, guys? Mustelid? M-U-S-T-E-L-I-D. Oh, it's kind of like a weasel or a badger. Okay, either way, out of those, I would say cat. Definitely a cat. ... Oh god. Did I... What? Why is everyone looking at me? You think, just because I'm the typical cute goth girl, I have some specific love of all things cats. And more specifically, black cats? Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyway. What is your favorite color? Blue, blood red, 3-day-old corpse. Ooh, out of these? What color is a 3-day-old corpse? That's my question. Because my favorite color is black. Actually, that's not true. My favorite color is like a dark green teal color, but let's go with 3-day-old corpse. Nobody would expect me to pick this, so I'm gonna say 3-day-old corpse. That's pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses, no biggie. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised by how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. What's your dream job? Oh, fuck, I'm just giving her I'm just giving her a bitch voice. I didn't mean to do that. Not working at all. That's why I'm streaming on Twitch. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damned middle... Aw, fuck. Is the Trapper a boomer? Wait, is the Trapper a boomer? Oh, no! Best flavor of ice cream. Vanilla, because you can add stuff to it. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. ... Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. That's funny. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Narrator, nobody asked you. Can you date the narrator? That's my question. Can you date the narrator? Because in Monster Prom, you can date the narrator. Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? We should probably listen, right? We should probably listen to what he said. That might help us. I mean, mint chip's fine. Out of these options, mint chip's okay. Best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. Oh no, why is the ocean talking to us like that? Think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. Why am I giving him the anime boy voice? That's so funny. I like nice people and oh my god, it's actually accurate for him to have the anime voice. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing more. Oh my god, nothing but suffering. And society is a careful, calculated lie to keep everyone observant to those in power. It's better to choose to just not to take part. God, guys, I can't read today. It's bad. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Possible. I mean, look at the glass. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had in this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Oh my god. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead. I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Also, speaking entirely, actually, for the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll all want to show off soon enough. Oh boy. We're done playing. Let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. Why is there a yacht at a beach? Doesn't that defeat the purpose? I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth by the way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders? Engenders? I've never heard that word before. What about hanging by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volley? Oh, that's not her voice. Hey, what about our... Excuse me. So sorry, Huntress. Didn't mean to butcher you. That's funny. That's a pun. I got you. Hey, what about our volleyball game?
We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun.
Where do you want to go? Ooh, okay. So there's. So this must be the lounge thing. This is probably by the ocean. This is probably the volleyball game with the Huntress, and this is probably the yacht, if I were to guess. I mean, I just washed up on the beach. I need a drink or something, man. I just got here. I just arrived. It'd be great to relax for why am I giving myself a voice? What the hell? It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by— oh my god, her face is scary. It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Okay, chill. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Oh, the survivors. Oh, fuck, I gotta think up more voices. These two aren't gonna be that great. Oh, hold on. Just for one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, the waiters, the bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the ones who help they're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murder's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. There's the None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence, why we shall herefore refer to them as survivals. Survivals? Survivors, with a capital S. These two have worked here for a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I would probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. No, that's not your voice. We don't have much autonomy around here. At least, the least you can do is follow us to do our job. Most you could do is help us get off this Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Yeah, please follow. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them. Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. Seems like Dwight was asking to get off this island, though. Oh, right. That. Yes, that's true. He was. But he just... what the slop? Sorry, that was impulsive. Yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south from here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what'll it be? Okay, I mean, we already clicked this. And then Spirit had a little freak out, and then Claudette and Dwight showed up, so... we could try this again. We did only just get here. I do like swimming, though. We could go swimming. We could go play more volleyball. or we could go to the yacht, which again seems really counterproductive to have a yacht on a beach. Personally, I think that's counterproductive. Also, if he has a yacht, why doesn't he just leave? What, like, well, I guess he doesn't want to leave. It's everybody else that wants to leave. Let's go swimming. I've changed my mind. We're going swimming. Wraith moves ahead to the pool. Oh, right, we're going to the pool. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at pace that you could almost be considered... wait, God. Head to the pool at a pace... Oh, shit, thank you for the follow. Hell yeah. At a pace that could almost be considered jaunty. If a creature so lanky they appeared to be made entirely of elbows and ankles could jaunt. What's going on with Wraith's face? Is that a smile? Is that what a smile looks like when he does it? What can I say? Being enveloped by water is comforting. It's quiet, it's ominous, and, you know... Wraith looks back over each shoulder to make sure no one besides you is within earshot. The fire can't get me. Oh my god, he's traumatized! He's traumatized! No! Shit! Oh god. Super normal stuff here, as usual. Oh great, it's Claudette and Dwight. What do these two want? Since everyone's at the pool, we figured we'd bring over some of our most popular pool accessories. Vibes, which of these particular... Which... Guys, hang on. Clearly I'm not awake enough to be reading right now. Vibes, which of these particularly interests... which of these is God damn it! Foam noodles, inflatable lounger, basketball hoop, or goggles and snorkel. I mean, for me, I do like me some goggles. It's that or the foam noodles for sure. Let's do goggles. Could I get some of those goggles? Using goggles and a snorkel lets me escape from it all and completely immerse myself in the wet embrace of the water, gazing to the bottom, wishing I could be there forever. Yikes, wishing you'd pick that lounger? Well, too late. You dive in and take the plunge. World melts away as you join Wraith underwater, in the wet embrace of whatever it was he said. He brushes up against you and realizes he hasn't taken off his shirt. Should you do it for him? Guys. Hang on! I think I have to because I don't know how intense this game gets. I have no idea how intense this game gets. If any of you guys know if I should have the like, sexual warning tag, let me know, because I have no idea about this game. I guess we could... Yeah, okay. You reach out and start to tug up on the wet fabric of Wraith's tropical print button-down. Oh my god. Oopsies, that might have been the wrong choice. Hey, what are you... Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you needed some help. Oh, right, I forgot. I've still got my shirt on. If it's okay with you, I'm a little cold, so, And he's a shirt in the pool kind of guy. No judgment here. I won't wear shorts in the summer myself. Got weird cat. Not the narrator roasting himself. Oh, poor narrator. For a walking nightmare, you could almost believe that you're starting to relax a bit and forget about how much you can't remember. It's as if the sun's very rays have a calming effect on you, your body tranquilized by the soft light from overhead, coupled with a cool breeze rolling in from the sea. And you're not alone. I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress. If it's a little too warm, that might have been my fault. Also, this is a pool, not the ocean. Okay, everyone, just let him finish. Thanks, Vibes. I know this probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone want to play a game of Marco Polo? Hell yeah! Yes, I love games. I'll go first. Someone blindfold me. That's brave! First things first, I would never be the person to be like, I'm going first in this scenario, because these are all murderers. Look at the blood on all of them. Okay, except for Wraith. Wraith actually has no blood on him, and honestly, that's a little more concerning, in my opinion. But I, for sure, would not be going first. Of course, Trapper has a blindfold ready to go. It's as if he had it in his hands before you even spoke. Ugh, did he just wink? Ew! And did you just bite your lip? No, I didn't! Good thing you're getting reined in, because it sure seemed like you were about to act up. I'm not acting up! Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer, which rotates in a clock- Oh my god! And on the bottom, you're a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden under the point until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer. That's so funny. They took the fucking generator minigame and added it. That's hilarious. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? I'm ready. Ready! Away we go. It's time to feel around. Go get him, Tiger. Okay. Okay, it's there. That's pretty good. Perfect! Oh my god. Okay. Not bad. Yep. Oh my god. Let's go! Where the fuck is it? Okay. Not bad. Oh my god. Why is it getting faster? That was horrible. You missed completely. There's more to this game than just reading. I got an achievement. It's called Casual Minigamer, and that's what it said. That was pretty good, Vibes. No, it wasn't. Don't lie. Just ignore him. You've just been thrown into a very weird situation, and, you held your own. I respect that. It was a good game. I say we celebrate by throwing this waiter, whose name I forgot, into the pool. Defend Dwight or have some fun. We might bully Dwight a little bit. We could bully Dwight a little bit, right? Right? The killers would like it, probably. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Oops. Oh well. Knock it off, Trapper. You're no fun. Thank you, Vibes. I won't forget this. Well, I mean, I might. Every time I think too deeply, I seem to forget every specific detail in my life beyond the basics of who I am as a person. That's not good. That's not a good sign. But that was cool of you to stick up for me. I'm no expert, even though as an omnipotent... that word's always been hard for me. Omnipotent narrator, I probably... Wait. I'm no expert, even though as an even though as an omnipotent narrator, I probably should be. But I think that means it's time for the next activity. Yay! Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting, what, capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge no. Banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Does anybody even watch cable? To be honest? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't watch cable. I haven't watched, like, actual TV in, like, genuinely months. Genuinely. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Oh, and oh great, terrific. It seems everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people. Okay, they keep... Maybe I'll be better over in this corner. I'm not sure where the best spot to put my camera is. Let's go here, I guess. For now. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Valid. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Trickster? Oh! I didn't know you were here! Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him expected, sir. Sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Fuck, what voice do we give him? Jeez. He seems, like, cocky. And I know in the game that he has a voice, but like I said, I haven't played the game in a minute. He seems, like, cocky, but, like, also kind of suave, I guess. And I'll do my best to interpret that into a voice. Hey there, you're looking good, Vibes. Real good. We literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Oh, the way they're like overlapping each other. That's so funny. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got it? Okay, Dwight and Claude are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends of with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone's seated, we can bring dinner. Tonight's meal was... Oh, that's Claudette. Oopsies. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply cannot divulge. Perhaps 11 herbs and spices? My favorite. Meat is good. Oh my... Sorry, she did a pose and it could... Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm actually going to cover Trapper because there's a lot more to look at on this side of the screen. Meat is murder. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. You need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Vibes, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, 'cause I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two are in your ridiculous biceps swinging contest. Enough. Grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obviously. I don't agree. I actually think a katana might be, like, the worst choice for cutting up, like, food. I'll be real. The hell it is! Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Oh, she got scary. Please stop. Please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look each other in the eye. I can't do that. I have a skull of... I can do it. I have a skull of Azarov? Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Vibes. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner. Why did the narrator give the corpse a name? I would have been fine eating the human meat if he didn't give it a name. What the hell? Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. Holy shit! That's a long time. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tinnitus. Tetanus? I think that might have said tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold.
Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer that... Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Okay. It's the same instructions, so we should be okay. Perfect. We're getting good at it now. Ah, shit. That wasn't that good. That was horrible! I'm a fool! This meat is gonna be terrible! It's gonna be horrible! Oh god, there's another one? Ooh. Horrible. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. Sounds especially the sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean... Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Vibes. Number 2 is... no number 2, unless one less thing to think about in the afterlife. I mean, she's got a point. If we didn't have to poop as human beings, we would be a lot more effective at what we're doing. Even if I wanted to eat, I'd have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. You know, I actually didn't notice that. I noticed all the glass in your body first. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract can... Oh, no, no. I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're all staring at you, not eating. And they don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? This is gross. I'm sorry. Look at the seagull. Perhaps distraction? Yeah, I think distraction is a good idea. Distraction. Wow, you see that? See a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Vibes. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you had a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear, you're beginning to feel lightheaded. It just waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. Brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise, other leads to something even worse. Starting scenes over and over and having to fast forward back to where you were. For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. You know, I know why I'm here. It's because I wanted to play this fun, silly game, and y'all voted for it in the Discord, so now we're here playing the fun, silly game.
That's why I'm here. I don't know why our character is here, though. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game story game telling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. If you've made any choices, oh god, you've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Okay, so we have to please. Not only do we have to please these killers, but we also have to please the ocean? The entire ocean, huh? Alright. You wake up to find Wraith holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you eagerly. Hi. I don't care if the seagull actually waved at you, but I understand the feeling of looking at you from so far away and wanting to reach out. ... But did it wave at you? No, or swear it. Yes, I swear it. Wraith nods, the nod of someone who's just realized that Vibes is a liar. No! He's disappointed. No! He's disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. And you know deep down you're disappointed in you also. More so than usual. Damn it! ... Oh boy. Looks like he's about to monologue. Now you've done it. How do I say this? It's just, honesty is important to me. I've been burned too many times. Something about the word burned makes Wraith look away. Far away. Eyes brimming with tears, and yet, at the same time, dead. He's so sad. Look at him. I understand. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. ... Oh, great. I bet he's got Okay, with that, I think we have to turn on the other tag. So sorry, guys. It's probably gonna make another pop-up happen. It's probably gonna make another, let me see. Yeah, I think we should, just in case. I don't want Twitch to get mad at me, because I don't know how spicy this game gets. Yeah, you guys are probably gonna get another pop-up, so I'll give it a second to do that. Let's see. There it goes. I see it on my end. You guys should have just had the same pop-up. I didn't realize that this would get like this. It's about my special bell. What? A bell. It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, well, they had to go to, oh, did he kill his parents? I don't know Wraith's plotline in the actual game, but did he kill his parents? Guys. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but it's all I have of my family with me. Wow, Wraith, thank you for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa, Wraith just gave you his bell. Sound the alarms. What are you gonna do with this thing? Hold it delicately. We're not in trouble. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty... Is that dried blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. This is so funny. You hand the bell back. Wraith is looking out wistfully at the ocean. The ocean is beautiful. It's not real. Oh, that's not his voice. It's not real. None of this is. Wraith looks at you more intensely than ever. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you look quickly to spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick or cute flirt points was not part of the evening's activities. That's strictly slotted for after campfire story time.
At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's okay. It's probably a good thing that we turned on that tag, huh? I didn't realize shit would be getting, spicy. Jeez. Go, go, go! Okay. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, who hasn't been. So don't worry, you. Fuck, that's a call out post if I've ever seen one. Hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Fuck, they're gonna make me decide. Oh, great. We have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously? Has anything here ever happened on schedule? Even once? Damn it, Donald. Donald? Is he talking about Dwight? Is he? Did he just call Dwight Donald? Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood. Cynthia, Fuss, and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack and slash and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I've renounced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. If his fucking name tag changes to nobody, that'll be so. It did. Oh wow, they did a great job making this game. But we still gotta get started on story time. So, Vibes, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Spooky story time, huh? I mean, I think she's the spookiest, in my opinion. He's really nice, and we've already had a lot of interactions with him. Huntress is intimidating, but not in a spooky way. You know what I mean. Trapper, I don't care about Trapper, if I'm honest. This playthrough, I don't have any interest in him. If we end up playing this again sometimes, which honestly I'm enjoying it enough that we could, I don't know about that. So let's go with Spirit. I choose you, Spirit. Whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Really? You want to hear from me? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. That's what I was thinking! I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing, even to me, and I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Don't talk about bullshit stories. Oh, talk about bullshit stories, my bad. If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I can just sit down and... Huntress' eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Oh, achievement. Trial run. The achievement is trial run. You're really getting the hang of this. It said more, but I can't read fast enough, sorry. But tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, and so I'm going to tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss.
You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. Where's my popcorn? I want popcorn now! What the hell? It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hota? We'll go Hota. A celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away, but how could anyone resist wanting to know more? Ooh, it's getting spooky. For there, in the massive... In the what? I read this word before middle. For there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box, strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery. It was as if conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. "Help me!" cried someone inside the box. It was a man. Oh, it was a man. Oops, I thought it was a lady. My bad. "Help me!" cried someone inside the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, it was as if every detective in the city was there, looking this strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners, no seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just big enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. "I don't know what happened. I woke up in here, and I'm so scared. Please help me," cried the man, as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense Huh? Oh, no stranger to tense okay, sorry. Reading is hard. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hoda confirmed the man. She used her training to calm him, and buy him time for other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety, as the night dragged on with no progress opening the box. And as the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddled on the ground. The man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. But Detective Hota was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her, like it never had before. "Don't let me die in here," the man begged. "Don't let me die alone." "Stay calm," instructed Detective Hota. "You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here, and we're all in this together. We're all in this together." Sorry. And we won't let this be the end of your story. Looking through the narrowest of passageways, Detective Hota watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of this strange, sad prisoner. Together, they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. "Promise?" asked the man. "Promise that I'm not alone?" "Yes," she promised. "I do." A simple pledge. She felt an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hota, for she knew he would return. And he did, pressing this is fucking weird. Pressing his lips to the narrow slit in this horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked, "Promise that I'm not alone." "Yes," she promised, "I do," and pressing her palms against the cold outside of the box without truly knowing why, Detective Hota leaned forward and placed her own lips, this is bizarre, up to the opening, letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact. Itchy. "Oh, hello, Sushi. You want to hang out for story time?"
Here's the baby for everybody to see.
She's always around. Let it be known.
There's a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in his brief contact.
I'm gonna have a bad camera angle, but it's just so you guys can see the cat.
It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in his brief contact of the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in his soft touch. "Thank you," said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. "Get back!" yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hota and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled by a cacophony of whirring gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hota gripped her flashlight tightly, pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her light from side to side. Jesus. And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been man.
Should have been man, should have been him.
There, in the corner of the box, was a pile of pieces, like parts of a doll, almost pulled apart, or perhaps that's just how Detective Hota had to think of him in that moment to survive. The collection of segments, limbs, pieces, disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat pile. And atop that pile, a head, cold, pale, eyes open, lips an icy blue.
The cat's still here, just so you know, even if she's off frame.
Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. Oh, is this her story? You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone is looking into the fire or up at the sky, anywhere but at Spirit. It was you who chose her, you who initiated this harrowing tale, so sad, so creepy, so sensual? She really went into great detail when it came to describing that kiss, too much detail, and now no one is sure to act. Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a lighthearted romp. Please, I said do something! Say nothing, hug her. Cool story. Stand up and try to start one of those slow claps. Oh, God. I don't think any of these are good options. It's coffee. It's coffee. You don't want coffee. You don't want coffee. Yeah, do you want some water? I have your water bowl right here. Here. Go on. You can walk on me. It's okay. Hang on. Cat interruption. Don't show them your butthole. That's not nice. Here, here's some water. Okay. I don't know what her plan is, but back into it. Ah, shit. Say nothing and hug her. I don't think she'd like this, if I'm honest. I don't think she would like it if we fucking stood up and was just... You know, like, that'd be weird. That'd be weird after that, I feel like. I'll hug her. You stand and without saying anything approach Spirit, reaching your arms out around her for a hug. Her robe, hovering in the air, begins to wrap itself around you and squeeze you into her. It's kind of like being hugged back, but also being tied up. It's certainly not what you expected. Instinctually, you pull yourself away, but it's an awkward movement and you nearly fall over into the fire. Uh-oh! Spirit says nothing and floats away without so much as goodbye. You, meanwhile, realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corners of their eyes. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit, so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean, slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice.
true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts all of 7 seconds before Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. The music! Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day. I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special. Those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Fuck. This fucking guy. So silly. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches you. You know, I was watching you while I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. This fog that follows me around, I could feel you breathing heavily, taking me in. Huh? Okay. Oh, there goes the cat. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at that piece of information. Legit, you learn something new every day, even when you're a god. I mean narrator. Okay, you're doing it again, right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me. Dipping in hot tubs with the spirit. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget about our little talk. Ooh, I don't know if the ocean likes that idea. Let me just, Also, I haven't said it yet, but the, art design of this game is fucking beautiful. It's, really nice. I'm having a great time. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion would handle it. I just want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other ickily. I believe you. Completely. Sure, you were cut into pieces in your life, and so was the person in the story. A perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, you're on this island, trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also a completely regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue, and your lips are blue. Really? You'd call this blue? I wouldn't, actually. I'd call it purple. Her lips, her actual lip color, is more of a purple color, but... Searching for answers, hoping to find revenge. So the similarities stop there, I guess. Coincidences. Sorry, but coincidences. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins. Or, well, maybe it has coagulated by now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my entrance to this world. How... do you know how many swords that is? A lot. You've got to figure that with that many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. Truth is, I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing about it. I dreamt that story, like watching a horror movie is what I've put in. I mean, it's not wrong. I dreamt that movie. What? Fuck. I dreamt that story, like watching a movie in my sleep, when I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. Awkward. I've never been able to shake it. That's a very adult story for a child to dream. I mean, I've had very messed up dreams like that too. There's a very vivid dream I remember from when I was a kid. And I don't know if you guys know the live-action Pinocchio movie from 1990 something. It was very long time ago. It was on a VHS. and it had a holographic cover. And for some reason, the design of that Pinocchio freaked me out so much so that I had a nightmare one time that I was being chased by that Pinocchio, and he had a butcher knife, and he was chasing me and chasing me, and he chased me through like a cornfield, through a house, like an entire house, and then for some reason the house led into a like a meat locker with like the hanging animal bodies, and I just very vividly remember like running through the animal bodies trying to get away from him, and for some reason the meat locker went on for a very long time, and I have a very visceral memory of that version of Pinocchio just like going, imagine there's a body here, like this is all covered, but going from this side just like peeking halfway past the body and then disappearing again, and then I just kept running. So, I mean, kids have active imaginations, so it's not totally out of the question for a kid to dream something like that, I guess. Side tangent. Do you believe me? Do I believe her? Yeah, I do. No, we just met, but yes, I do believe you. The way you told that story, it clearly came from someplace deep. Fool! Who taught you to trust a strange shit? Damn it! Damn it! We lied to the Wraith and he hated it. Now we told the truth to her and she hates it. We can't win. Who taught you to trust a stranger? You're going to get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. Now you've got me wondering, do I believe you if you believe her or not? And if I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything. Don't I already know the answer to my own question about if I believe your answer to Spirit's question? This narrator's getting really meta. Yeah, this narrator's getting hella meta with us right now. Whoa. Ocean air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that a certain corpsey cutie floating in a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box. If you believe that she is the... Damn it, got me going. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, you find a certain two someone's standing before you with fresh towel, ready to dry you off. Sorry, kids, but it's time for bed. I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped up in a fresh, clean towel. Real. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her. Oh, Spirit! Oh! You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you're watching her at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs the towel from Dwight, and then pushes him and Claudette aside as she floats off. Oh, I didn't think I'd be attached to Spirit, guys. She deserves good things. Come on. Come on. What the heck? Man, the only character that I don't actively like right now is Trapper, if I'm honest. He's the only one that has not, like, piqued my interest in any way, shape, or form. Because, like, Huntress is the Huntress, obviously, and the Wraith, well, he's just a sweet little guy, and then I didn't expect to like Spirit so much. Aww. You'd head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. If you manage to escape this place, will you leave with your life, or has it already been taken from you, and it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar, creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by a fire. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket, welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty. Okay. Fuck, there's more minigames. God damn it! Yeah. Oh. Oh, shit. Perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Okay? Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready, or would you like me to repeat that? I guess. Ready. Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. Examine it. Decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Oh my god. Uh, let's go for 90. Let's see, what's on this station? Oh, I thought we were adjusting the volume. $92. Okay, I don't mind 92. Let's see. 94? I like this one, but this is not good sleeping music.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you.
That's not sleeping music. Right now we're at 92. This isn't sleeping music either! Sick, though. I'm on board. 102? This is not sleeping music. 88? Okay, this is clearly related to the spirit, I think. But I think 92 is our best bet. Yeah, it's quiet enough. Turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, we just had a really intense interaction with Spirit, and we probably shouldn't like push our boundaries with her any like too much. Um Wraith is a good conversationalist, I think. And we haven't really gotten to see much between these two. Perhaps we pick the Huntress, because we haven't really got to... And I know that in dating sims, there usually are consequences for not, like, sticking to one character. I understand that. I know. But I do want to see plot from all of them. So... I'm between Huntress and Wraith. We could flip a coin. Yeah, perhaps let's flip a coin. If I can find a coin. I'm pretty sure I have a coin in here. 1 second, guys. Let's flip a coin. Why not? If I can't make the decision, the coin will. And if I don't like the answer the coin says, then I know what I wanted. So this side for Wraith and this side for the Huntress. It's actually a yen piece. I don't know why I have it, but I do. Alright. I threw it so far. Let's try again. Sorry. Okay. Wraith it is then. That's okay. Wraith I think is gonna be like a good buddy. Wraith, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. I can't really sleep. Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh. Promise? I promise. I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sounds of bells or chimes. Think of it as white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up. I actually just have a fan on 24/7. That's my white noise. In fact, I have 2 fans. I have one at my desk and I have one over by my bed. So... Like what? Wraith. Like those distant screams we can all hear coming from beyond the mountain? If that's, a bit morbid, I guess you could hold on to this chess piece of mine? Okay. Weird. It's a knight. They're brave. Like I wish I were. And the horsey is cute. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Look, I'm not saying that my feelings are hurt because you chose to swim in some pathetic little teacup when you could have swam in the vastness of an entire, me, I guess. I'm just saying that you've made a foolish decision that I won't forget it. My feelings aren't hurt, I just lost some— Fuck, the ocean hates us, guys. Ah, shit. Shit. You suddenly awake to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh, you're awake. Saw you with the Wraith right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. Sure. I was checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my— Actually, never mind. Just be careful what you said. Oh, his traps! That makes sense. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. Two, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stick lines radiating out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it bit them in the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you? Remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well, if you can. Just try not to roll over the— about 15 feet to your left. This man set up a trap so close to where we were sleeping. Finally alone. For real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Okay, so we should probably pick Trapper or else he's going to kill us? Is that what I'm picking up here? Ooh, groovy. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't— oh geez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessionals where all the contestants talk directly to camera.
I think today went really well. There were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? I do have to say— oh, do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay, attractive, mysterious. I don't really know many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk, had to wash her entrails off my Seraphan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill. And Trapper, oof, where do I even start with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle, that you are. With that being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Look, I'm always full of rage. The key to knowing how to control your rage is so you can use it. I'm a master of self-control, and right now I'm using all that self-control I can muster, because today was a disaster. Let's just say I didn't love it. Haha, that was funny. Laugh. I said laugh, damn it. Anyway, I'm planning to kill this idiot. Don't tell them though. I want to lead them on a little more. Makes it, he's gonna kill us? It will make that it will make it that much better for me when they're screaming. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. Oh, Wraith! I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Exactly, King! You go off. I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help.
Still survived. You survived your first day. As far as accomplishments go, this is... And then it cuts off. I don't know what the rest of the achievement says. Oops, I didn't mean to hit you guys. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. And you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact you fell asleep by a campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Oh no. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out Nightmare just yet, though. Oh boy. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee.
Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right.
That coffee has demons. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. Are they? I don't think so.
I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. I only regret my only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island.
Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That almost certainly was not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. Yet? Yet? Guys. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to. Not an eternal prison of pain. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Trapper's voice is kind of hurting me. Actually, maybe we should do our pee break. Let's do that. Go ahead and switch us over to face cam. Perfect. Yeah, let's do our piss check. So go ahead, go hydrate, go get your water. Hydrate and get water is the same thing. Hydrate, go pee, stretch your legs, whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back in like 2 minutes, give or take. And I'm back. I don't know if you guys are, but, you know. Oh, wait, sorry, I lied. One more second. Okay, now we're good. I had forgotten to take my medication, and I didn't want to take that on stream. So, you know. And if you guys take any medications, make sure to remember to take your medication. It's very important. But let's go ahead and swap us back over to the game. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going to also take a cough drop at this point. All this talking is taking a lot out of me. And I didn't realize it would. I probably should have realized when I started doing the Trapper voice, but that's fine. This cough drop will save the day. Alright, back into it. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on?
Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly
omniscient and omnipotent are two words that I always struggle with. Omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand. This is not parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me, and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, I'm not saying that it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review. If it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean's right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistency, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bear their... There's a cat hair on my mic. Who venture to bear their souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overcritical of them. You can try to sell me on this place actually being good. You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. I wasn't going to drink the coffee. To be clear, I was not going to drink the coffee anyway. If the game gave me the option, I wouldn't have drank it.
Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree.
Can we please move on?
Yes, of course. Apologies, Vibes. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island?
I have been, actually. Yes, I've been having a lovely time. Yes, it's been really entertaining. Or yes, I'm not suspicious there's no option. It's been entertaining. How else could I describe my stay on this island besides really entertaining? Wow, 10 stars, here we come. Can someone remind me to skip this section next time? Nope. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Oh, no! It's an NDA! They're making me sign an NDA! Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything bad. I'm having a great time. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Vibes, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes! Hey Vibes, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. That's so funny. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast. Why is the ocean so talkative? I wonder why the ocean is so talkative today. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with... I don't like that phrasing. Sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Hey, breakfast food is not even that unhealthy. Like eggs, bacon, that's all protein. The pancakes are a little questionable about healthy, but carbs. Carbs. Everybody needs carbs. Take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you can make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated, anyone see where I left my cleaver? Ha, just kidding, I always know where my cleaver is. That bodes well. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings.
At this point, anything could happen. I am open to all possibilities that this strange island has in store.
How open-minded. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast, too. And just like that, here comes Spirit.
Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say, did not? I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing. And last night was no different, so in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so.
Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak out in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith.
Oh, hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not like too much fun. That would be weird, but like a good amount. A good amount of fun.
And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel?
I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon.
Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game, sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. Oh my god, I just shook every single part of my desk. Alright. Back into it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these four fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. You're real. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from beside the pool shed? Oh, one sec. I'm trying to fix... No, stick it in there. A little more, a little more. Oh yeah, that's it. Yes. Dwight, how does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. You said it. Now, I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. Guys, swear I had no idea these two even do, whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some?
Damn it. Come on, a little privacy, please.
Are they actually in cahoots? Guy, let's hope that's not what it was. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you. Well, you know. No, what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what we were doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think two people trying to find ways to kill each other in desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? They're trying to kill each other? What the fuck? Oops.
We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we don't get resurrected.
I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? I mean, that's true. The appendix is useless. Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were... me and him? Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. Sorry, that was a real laugh, but it works. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Vibes. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. ... Shut up. I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. And you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Why is the ocean talking to us? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree, it's the fucking trapper, isn't it? Oh, it's the trickster, okay. That's fine. I was scared it was the trapper because my throat hurts. Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever, though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4 p.m. He only eats between noon and 4 p.m.? That's weird. Yeah, I do intermittent... Okay, I guess that's a little less weird. People do intermittent fasting. I mean, I guess in a weird way, I also intermittently fast, but it's not at that time frame. I just usually don't eat till supper time. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? I have. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out, if you play your cards right. Oh my god. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone, and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. That's Trapper, it's gotta be. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, no, it's Wraith. Oh, it's Wraith. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Hi, sorry if this is, too forward, but, do you want to get out of here? I know a place it's kind of, I mean, it's got, well, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird.
You know what? If you want to go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand, but if you want to see something weird and interesting, let me know, I guess? You've been around around Wraith long enough to realize that this rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. Aw! Before you can decide if you want to go off with Wraith, the spirit interjects. Listen to that word vomit. It's like he truly doesn't even want you to say yes to him. Is anything he says real? Really? You should go off with me instead, because I'm not some kind of fake ghost pretending I don't like things. I'm a real ghost, and I hate everything. But not you. I'm not saying I like you, but, well, I could later, hypothetically. I know you like a challenge, so come and get it. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, wrenching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Fuck. God. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So, who will it be? Oh shit! Okay, so we can't even go with Trapper. We were supposed to go with Trapper, and he was so that he didn't get mad at us, but it appears that that's not a choice. Ugh. I mean, I like them both. I think they both have bestie opportunity. But we could also smooch either one of them. Assuming that this game leads to smooching. That is. So who will it be? Let's go... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, some go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I mean, I guess. But Wraith got so brave to ask us. Okay, we already have a trinket from Wraith, so maybe we'll do that. Maybe? Shit, now I don't know. Damn it. Should we let the coin decide? Let's let the coin decide. This side for Wraith, this side for, Spirit. I caught it that time. Wraith, again! Oh my god, Wraith keeps winning all these coin flips. Normally I'd ask you guys, but y'all don't seem that talkative today. That's okay. I gotta go with Wraith. ... Wraith? Yes? I picked you. Sorry, I stopped paying attention and then I thought I was hallucinating and now, Really? Yes, really. Cool. Aw, he's so cute. Oh my god. Pensive pairing. What's hidden at the heart of this unraveling mystery? There's only... And then it cuts off. That was an achievement, by the way. I don't know if the achievement audio sounds come up for you guys. They might, but I have no idea. Here's my island hangout. This is what I call the cosmic dump. I know, it's one of those first draft, gonna change it later names that just kinda sticks. Dump is being kind. It's a massive collection of seemingly ancient ruins that simultaneously appear to have been recently abandoned. And a little beat up. There's some stone obelisks, strange carvings, ritual tables. Is that a car? It's pretty weird. Like a collection of things from different, I don't know, places? You look around in awe, and then at Wraith, expecting more of an explanation. There is a very long, very awkward pause. Break the silence or try and look cute. Oh my god. I'm a yapper, so we'll break the silence. So what's your
just as you decided to talk, Wraith also worked up the courage to say something. How adorably awkward. You both stop talking, wait a second, then start talking again at the same time. This is hard to watch. Next thing you know, you both start nervously laughing at how awkward this is. Wraith finally makes eye contact with you. I'm not good at eye contact. And after what seems like an eternity, Wraith finally manages an entire sentence. So, what brings you to the island? Bro, I don't even know. We got washed up on the beach. Yeah, I have no idea. An honest answer. Wraith lights up the Aww! Aww, we were honest with him and he liked it. Me neither. ... And that's all he's got for you. This guy is a hard nut to crack. Wraith looks at you with his always sad puppy dog eyes, searching for something to say, anything to talk about. He clears his throat. Do you remember my bell? I showed it to you yesterday. Of course. Wraith pulls it out. The bell, you Fuck! The narrator called me out on that one! Oh, damn it! Shit! Well, I just think it's really nice you picked me to hang out, and, the bell! Wraith gives it to you. The bell. He gives you the bell. Get your mind out of the gutter. Jeez. Hey, that time I was being good. I want you to have it. Please take care of it. You know how much it means to me. I promise, I'll take such good care of it. This is the sweetest gift. Ray smiles, but even when smiling, his eyes seem sad. You smile back, knowing what a gift he's just given you. I mean, it's kind of shitty, because you can't really do anything with it, but it means a lot. Not to you, though. To someone else. Still, cool gift. You both search for something to say. Anything to talk about. During the awkward silence, you look around the dump, spotting some kind of ritual table stained with blood and littered with various bottles. Nearby is what looks like some dangerous potions. What was this ancient cult up to? There's a cult here? When the fuck was there a cult here? Nobody told me there was a cult. That's a cool bottle, though. I want a perfume bottle that looks like that. Or a cologne bottle that looks like that. Looking to shake up this date. Is this a date? Yikes. Anyway, you're looking to shake it up. You approach the potions and picked up the fanciest one. So what will we do next? Pour out those potions, mix those potions, or drink that potion. Ooh, well, we don't even know what the potions do. So... maybe... I don't think we should just drink random potions. I think that's a really bad idea, actually. We could make soup, or we can... I don't know if you guys did this, but when I was a kid, in the bath, or like the shower and stuff, when I was very, very young, I would like take a little container and then I'd mix up my silly little potions by like putting like some shampoo, some body wash, some conditioner, and just like... and like bubble bath, stuff like that, and then mix it all together. I don't know why, but I feel like that's like a universal experience. So let's mix the potions. Take the potions and start mixing them. Wraith will probably like a science lesson, right? Your new mixture starts to smoke as Wraith eyes go wild. The glass explodes, taking out the other bottles in a domino effect of highly poisonous liquid and tiny sharp shrapnel. That's... Try saying that 10 times fast. Sharp shrapnel, sharp shrapnel, sharp shrap... That's... I can't. I give up. I didn't even mess up, but I am afraid to mess up. Wraith closes his eyes. You run up to him and shield him from the explosion. Wow, you certainly know how to, make sparks fly. Whoa, Wraith with the double entendre. Kinda lame, but I'll take it. Wraith nervously smiles. He's endearingly awkward. So, I guess, tell me about your family. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, okay, everybody has a family, first off. Even if the family sucks, everybody has a family. We have to be truthful, because the narrator told us that we don't remember anything. I have no family, or at least none that I can remember. Exactly. Family is all we have. It's our only real connection to this life. It's where we came from, and what we will leave behind. It's sad that you don't remember yours. Maybe we're all just broken. Oh, he looks so sad! Wraith frowns and looks away. Well, that got you nowhere. The sexual tension? Since when? In the air is palpable. Maybe it's just regular tension. There you go. Hard to tell with this guy. You look around for anything to distract you. What's this table for? Or it is sure is a beautiful night. I'm curious about the table. You look at the ritual table again. It's beaten up with a giant hole in it. You look back at Wraith. Smile or frown? Smile. You smile at Wraith. Know any rituals we could do on this table? You wink. Nice touch. Are you, suggesting that, his words trail off into a series of deep, focused breaths as he looks away. You biffed it. Shit! Way to go, you horny idiot. I didn't mean that! I was just trying to keep the mood happy! Wraith looks intently at the table. What's he thinking about? Probably something deep and philosophical, intense, sad. Something about the inherent nothingness. Wanna play cornhole? Or that. The hole in the table makes a great target. Here, we can use these skulls I found laying around. Well, this is definitely a more fun date activity. It's easy, just stand back and, toss them into the hole. Don't worry if you miss. There are lots more skulls around. Toss that little skull. Let's go. Perfect. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad. Oh god, it's so fast. Oh, I'm thinking about it too much. Hang on, I need to look away. That's way bad. You missed completely. Don't worry, nobody wins everything all the time. Winning any time is actually pretty cool. I've played this hundreds of times and never gotten them all. I'm just glad to have someone else to play with. Feel like you're finally warming up, Wraith. So you unleash the big guns. You want to play Truth or Dare? Yeah, what the fuck? First off, do not ask a single person to play Truth or Dare. Truth or Dare is a group game. I don't think playing Truth or Dare with two people is weird, in my personal opinion. I think playing Truth or Dare one-on-one is a bizarre pull. Wraith looks mortified, but tries to keep it together. Maybe this is progress? I guess so, but only if I can ask first. Deal. Truth or Dare? Let's do... I mean, usually when I play Truth or Dare, I'll start with a truth. Truth. How about a truth? If you were a plant, what kind of plant would you be? Try again, roll your eyes. Great question. I do like that question. Great question. Ray smiles. You're such a kiss ass. Cactus? Okay, what the fuck is a rhododendron? What is a rhododendron? This game's making me Google a lot of stuff today. Dodendron. What is it? I bet it's that plant that smells like death. It is really pretty. I wouldn't say either of these are my favorite, but here, just so you guys can see. That's the rhododendron. It's it's like a bush. Kind of looks like a hydrangea a little bit. And it appears they're like big trees. I would say probably the rhododendron over the cactus. A very flowery description. ... I thought it was funny. I don't think Wraith cared for it, though. Too bad you can't woo me. You can't. Hey, I was asking that earlier, though. If we can woo the narrator. Truth. If you could date anyone else on the island, who would it be? Wraith buries his face in his hand, so embarrassed. What was that? He looks up you stone-faced. I hate this game. Whoa, buddy, I get it. It's pretty weird and kind of slapdash, but there's no need for insults. A lot of people worked very hard on... Oh, he's talking about Truth or Dare. I'm not hooked on you. Never mind, as you were. Sorry. I'm sorry. I get it. This kind of game isn't your vibe. I shouldn't try to... No, I'm the one who should apologize. No, it was a dumb question. It's just Truth or Dare makes me feel... I'm just... Thank you for being patient with me. I need to try to be more open with people, starting now. Wraith clears his throat. In that way, a lazy writer would make him do if they wanted to signify something important and different was coming up. Let's see if we're right. Do you have my bell? I want to show you something. You're right. Take a drink? Is this not a drinking game? Damn, missed opportunity. That'd be funny to play this as a drinking game. Like, if any characters flirted with you, if a dating game cliche happened. I think you might die if you did any time the characters argued. You might actually just die with drinking, but, you know. Of course I have it. You reach for it, but it's gone. How? We've literally been sitting here! Wraith furrows his brow. I swear I had it. I just don't know what could have happened. Well, we need to find it for... But Claudette and Dwight burst in and interrupt. Seems like they have a very dramatic announcement. We have a very dramatic announcement! See? Told you so. But it needs to take place at the beach. Fuck! The bell! We have to go get the bell! You arrive at the beach, but something feels off. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel uneasy and cold. And here's why. Spirit appears as if from nowhere. Yeah. Hey, Vibes. I didn't expect... but you didn't expect this hot piece of sass. What goth girlfriends can't make silly, sexy puns from time to time? Dwight and Claudette scram. Yeah, I use these two simpletons to dupe you. You're easy to dupe. Maybe because deep down, you want to be duped. There's no way Wraith can keep you happy. Spirit's usual disaffected nature has given way to some combination of disgust and desperation, and it's kind of working. Wraith's a fake. He's not even a real ghost. He only pretends he doesn't want people to care about him. But really, that's all he wants, and he wants it more than anything. Ugh, can you imagine wanting something? So cringe. I bet he won't even tell you his theory about this island. What a fake. You deserve to be with someone real, a real ghost, someone who really doesn't give a shit, someone who doesn't even care if you say yes or no to me. Jesus. I don't want to go with either of those. You see through her desperate minute attempt to win your affection. It's almost sad. Turn around and walk back to Wraith without so much as saying a word. Ooh, that might not have been the right choice. You came back. No one ever comes back. Wraith is shook. Are those tears welling up in his eyes? You can tell because he looks away. There's a sniffle, and he looks back at you, beaming. I want to show you something. Follow Wraith to a corner of the ruins that you haven't seen. He brushes aside some dead leaves and branches, revealing a hatch in the ground. That's how we get off the island! It's the hatch! That's how we get off the island! 1 second. Want to do the honors? You open the hatch with some effort, lower yourself into a long tunnel, grabbing onto a rusty ladder and begin your descent. Be careful! Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, I was wrong about the hatch, apparently. You descend into a spooky, dimly lit room. Looks like an ancient ritual chamber, with torches, tapestries, engraved skulls, and animal remains. On one... Yo, this music is fire, actually. I'm on board with this music that's happening right now. On one end is a set of intricately carved locks and cuff mechanisms. On the wall, a torture area. On the other side is a table with potions, books, and maps. Look at the map, look at the books, look at the wall. Let's look at the book. Maybe the map? Yeah, let's do the map. The map or the book, for sure. You unfurl one of the larger rolled-up pieces of canvas, revealing a detailed map of the island. It's all here. Trapper's Cave, Spirit's Lighthouse, Huntress's Cabin. All of the common areas, even IP Island up in the corner with little hearts drawn around it. I've figured out the layout of the entire island. I need to know what it is I'm trying to escape from. Look at the book, look at the wall. Let's look at the book. Pick up one of the larger leather-bound books, and Wraith walks over, opening to a specific page. You see incantations, symbols, a drawing of the someone chained to a wall. A different language you can't read, except for the words Cult of the Black Veil. Conveniently, those words are exactly in the language you can read. From everything I've found, I think these are the ruins of an ancient cult. They seem to be devoted to some type of sentient evil. I think they used this island, or maybe the person they worship did, and I think they used this ritual site to travel to and from the island. I think they sacrificed people on this torture wall in order to open some portal out of here. Now we look at the wall. You walk over to the wall and examine the chains and locks. Looks like some kind of torture wall. Wow, what happened to people here? Did they keep prisoners? Looks like they were tortured, but from what I've been able to dig up, it was something more ritualistic, serving a larger purpose. I have reason to believe those prisoners weren't alive for long. Do you think the cult of the Black Veil is still around? Are we in danger? I don't know. Maybe. But I have a plan. All we need... And right as you're finally about to get some of that sweet, sweet information you've been lusting after, Claudette and Dwight pop in again. This time, they swear it's a good reason. I promise, we're not being manipulated this time. Honest. It's time for dinner, you silly gooses. Come on, let's get some food. Dwight, for the last time, the plural of goose is geese. Sorry, I keep forgetting. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. That's not the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. This time, it's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, they're all just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating whatever I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauce is allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli, so Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. It gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell that rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. I hate him. I hate him so much. Dinner will be... Bro's just talking about ripping ass at the dinner table. What the fuck? Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, it could affect your standing with the group. ... Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. Say you had a great time. Get excited about the hatch. No, I think we just say we had a great time. It was a blast. We had a great time, played cornhole. I won't tell you who won, but we both did in a way. Everyone rolls their eyes.
Talk about sexy. No, really. If you're gonna tell us a story, talk about something sexy instead of whatever that was.
Ray smiles. You're strangely good at getting him to do that. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence, no one trusts anyone now, and they are all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetit? Don't you mean bon? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on the island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. Oh boy. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around as you pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust the crumbs off of the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them or ignore them? We'll thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit. We'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. Unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes. I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire. I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Aww, man, we all got trauma. He's not complaining. Oh, man. Take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their place. Other killers? That's like almost implying that we're a killer. We could be. But we're not. And wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell the story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? That doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. ... Oh, cool. And now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or we could play charades? Boggle? Well, we're actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. Duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. You know that the fire is right here, but maybe we stop talking about it all the time and we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. But I was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a what's your voice? Shit, I always forget the trickster's voice. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, what type of story do you want to tell? Romance, adventure, action. Adventure. Alright, you like your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? How about some adventure? Now we're talking. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely.
You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely.
Okay, here goes. I really like to go fishing.
Solid hobby. Great foundation for a story, for sure.
You pause. Everyone is waiting with bated breath. No pun intended. Oh wait, that's it? Not much of a story. Barely even a thought. My pun was better than that story. You sure that's all you have to say? No, I have more. No, I was just kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? I mean, personal is now an option. That makes sense. I'll get a little personal now, if that's okay.
Those types of tales are the best, and often the most sad.
It's a bit of a love story.
Is it about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily wolverine? Or about a deranged killer who makes the only woman who ever believed in him witness a display of shocking violence?
Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. I actually don't know how my parents met, so...
Oh. They couldn't have been more different, yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other.
She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months.
A bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet.
Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with someone. Love could spark from a look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster, who has headphones in and is loudly playing his own music to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. I know it's gonna destroy my vocal cords and my throat, but Trapper was saying some stuff about, like, him being upset if we didn't pick him, so we maybe should pick him so that he doesn't murder us. Because I feel like if we, like, make one of the killers hate us so much so that they might, like, you know, kill us. And that could be concerning. It's either him or Huntress. Or, I mean, we could pick Wraith. I don't think... Between, Trapper and Huntress. Trapper, Huntress. Alright. Trapper, Huntress. Huntress! Okay. Oh, but he might kill us if we don't pick him. Shit! The coin said to pick Huntress. Should we listen to the coin? We can listen to the coin, I suppose. Huntress, you seem to be raring to go. Let's hear from you.
Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the women, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow.
Hot! I'm invested.
They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him, smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The other began to play music, flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary, but when he tried to still his moving feet, he found he could not. "Help! I cannot stop dancing!" he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him,
and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae. A Ruskala. Rusalka? Rusalka? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. This game keeps making me Google things, guys. Rusalka. Meaning. Oh, water spirit. It's a Slavic water spirit. Slavic mythological water spirit. Water nymph, if you will. Her true self. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried, but it wasn't me. Someone must pay, the Rusalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. So the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out, the dance of death. Silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb, and probably some candy for the road. Damn, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. Wow, how was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. Oh, so if we had to pick Spirit, it might have been a second part of the story. Damn. Oh well. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes the pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Vibes, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know what we need to get back to. That thing we do when we're not on screen. Okay, you have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud? What kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Vibes is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, and it's completely logical. Shout out to the Huntress in actual Dead by Daylight constantly singing, so actually being the easiest to keep track of on the map. That's funny. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on a recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actually actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me? Trappers into Spirit? Trappers into Spirit? What the fuck? Excuse me. Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us and maybe we could all move on with our lives, or, you know, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for the evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. No, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Okay, is this the moment that we're supposed to pick Trapper, or else he'll kill us? I mean, I don't really want to hang out with Trapper, if I'm honest. I don't really care about him. And Wraith implied that we would go work on the hatch situation, I think. My nose is sniffly. Maybe we should pick Trapper so he doesn't kill us this time. But he's just gonna want to talk shit, and I don't want to talk shit. He's all drama. He did threaten us already. He might kill us if we don't pick him. Huntress doesn't seem too broke up if we don't pick her. But I am interested in the plot line with Wraith. Let's do... Fine. Trapper? I'm glad you finally decided to take this seriously and make an effort. Don't disappoint me. Or do. My fish haven't eaten in days. Oh, that's not good. You arrive at the pool and find no one else is in it. The two of you seem to have it all to yourselves. Why is this water in this pool always a little warm? Trapper laughs. I have no idea. Now, do you know why I chose this spot for us? To enjoy a refreshing dip, cannonball, it's another test. It's another test. You're testing me to see if I'll pretend to be happy while sitting in a pool used by cretins? Why would I do that to you? Inconvenience? Survival? Inconvenience? Simple, you're a huge pain in the ass who likes to see people suffer. True, but this was such a great opportunity for you to impress me and you blew it. Actually, I brought you to this pool for two reasons. The first is to ask you something important. Would you like to spend an unforgettable night with me? Slow down, big guy. I'm not ready for that just yet. I'm just still getting to know you. You have eyes, right? What more do you need to know? Don't matter anyway. We can't... I mean, we could. I know I could. But we're not allowed to. Yet... I can't tell you why either. You get what I'm saying? The plot of the game does not allow us to choose someone to sleep with yet, is my assumption, but give me more. Why? I'm not sure I do. Why can't we be together tonight? You should know by now I don't like questions. Way to end the day like a big dumbass, you stupid dumbass. I'm leaving. Fuck! Trapper leaves the pool with a big smile after the water inexplicably gets warm. Ew! Hey, wait a second. You never told me the second reason you brought me to this pool. Oh yeah, the chlorine is great for washing off blood, especially in those hard-to-reach places. You know how it is. FYI, if you do know how it is, you should keep it to yourself. Damn it, I see those dweebs Doug and Claudia waving at us. I think we both need to head to the volleyball court. He's right. Dry off and go to the volleyball court. the volleyball court. And later, you're really going to want to scrub your own hard-to-reach places with actual soap. Chlorine is no match for whatever Trapper gets up to in these pools. I think he peed in the pool. Gross! Gangs all together again on the volleyball court. Seems only yesterday we were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Boy, feels like you've been here a lot longer than that, actually. Actually, we've only been here for about 2 hours and 43 minutes. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang. The brain, the Mongol, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for the new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Vibes chooses. Oh boy. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to heat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even in this case. It's a subtle dig. Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of Dead by Daylight dating's experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Yes, why thank you, I'd love to. So, Vibes, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not, and if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Trapper's voice is killing me. Hit a spirit. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight, you gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you will spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, go hydrate tonight if you intend to hang out with Spirit. Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. Won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's some primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already you're going to pick me. Confident. Mysterious. I like it. Sorry. Anyway, Wraith? I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Vibes privately. I don't really know how that's gonna work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Vibes? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to barely an audible whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. And then, I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's gonna be real special. The kind of thing where we will really bond. Maybe get off this island. Maybe we can go on a real date. ... You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now, go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget?
Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. Not really no reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. Now it's time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean, that's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who is it gonna be? But why? Because, it's dramatic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek! If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry, and although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So, which sociopath are you eliminating? Guys, I think the answer is easy. Unfortunately, I think the answer is easy. See ya, Trapper. You sent Trapper packing. Sleep with both eyes open. Okay. That was very simple, Trapper. You scared the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me. You're a personality-free maggot. I wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow, the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though, out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open. Have fun on your date tomorrow. Ooh, that's fine. Honestly, my throat was hurting a lot, so get him out of here. Now you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you just left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving consolation prize. They might not get to go home with vibes when this is all over, and they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with their own mostly new Trickster body pillow. The best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. Hope you sleep well tonight, Vibes. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight, knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Eee. Speaking of schedule, this game is going to go longer than I anticipated. So, heads up. Stream's going to be long tonight. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination. I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. Well, see how things go tomorrow. I suppose I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil-may-care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how did you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon in that tree, and I'm feeling peckish. I don't really know what's happening here. I mostly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Vibes? Sorry, I forgot I'm focusing on other things. More important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. Trapper. ... I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one ever been dumb enough to reject me before. ... Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting, and I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn off the camera. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of the words I'm speaking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah.
What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional.
It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm in my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes, not gonna lie. I kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album coming to upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta check it out. IP Island is dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established character from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. That's so funny! Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, vibes. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously. They do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? The thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. Not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How is that possible? You know what? I don't care. You're looking pretty pleased with you two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've even felt a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? Sun-relenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescendoing song of crescendoing? Is that how crescendoing is spelt? Crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experience and let my soul be free. Please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, that was a weird way to end. Well, what are you gonna do? Let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. 2 days in paradise. There's a pun in that achievement for sure, but anyways, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. It's already been a doozy. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that Huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling, or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. Damn it! Ah! You pull on your beach attire and splash water onto your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their face excitement or terror? You notice your stomach flutters with
butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand, flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-gassed cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. Before they walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Vibes. It can't be easy being thrown into a mysterious island for seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses, murder, and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect. So, don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, you and Wraith were sure were awkwardly hanging out yesterday, huh? Not many people can get him to open up, but you somehow managed it. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad. We're on a schedule. Okay, I think we probably should go with Wraith, because we haven't made any leeway with Huntress, and we kind of were a little bit rude to Spirit at that one point, so I think we have to pick Wraith. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their back. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. The music's so intense, holy shit. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Vibes, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose, but no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's a good thing. I tried to pick a rose and I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh, is that the... Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Vibes, do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Wait, and spend the day with you today. Yes. Oh, who do you select to receive? Oh, God, I can't read. Wraith. You turn the Wraith and let out a sigh. Wow, are you becoming more like him? Wraith, since I got to this island, I've been drawn to your quiet nature, your unassuming good looks, and nervous energy that you bring to every situation, no matter how normal and mundane. Love the way your brain works, I love the way your body moves, and I love how we are together. Wraith looks like he just watched the Earth explode from an orbiting space shuttle. His mouth hangs open a little, his eyebrows twitch. No one can tell if he's too excited to process or partially dead. Got anything to say, Wraith? ... Sounds about right. Ooh. As you board the yacht, Wraith is unsurprisingly quiet, but the awkward vibes are down by about 60%. Good job, I guess. It was nice of Trapper to volunteer his yacht for the start of this day-long date, but a bit dismissive of him to say that you two were so boring that the yacht itself wouldn't even notice you were there. What would he know about fun anyway? He wears an old-timey one-piece bathing suit like the strongman from some bygone carnival. Come to think of it, that actually is a little fun. Wraith just has a regular old button-up shirt and shorts on. Yeah, but they're matching. He's confident enough to match his outfit. No, now's not the time to think about Trapper and the way his vintage singlet hugs his curves. Just right. That's what he wants. Classic Trapper trap. You're here with Wraith, remember? Who you chose for some very good reasons you must have, I'm sure. Cast all other thoughts out of your mind and stand at the edge of the deck, looking out at the ocean, wondering what's out there, where you even are. The gentle rocking of the waves feels comforting as you turn to face your paramour. Wraith can barely look at you. Is it nerves or something else?
Can't believe after spending so much time with me, you'd still want to do it more. I'm only gonna disappoint you.
I can't stand anyone else here. You'd never disappoint me. Never disappoint.
Well, we'll see about that. We still have a full day ahead of us.
Speaking of which, what exactly do you have planned for me today?
Before we get into that, I need to tell you something. It's about me, but ultimately more about you. We've spent a lot of time together. You know me pretty well. You know how easily I get flustered, how introverted and in my head I am. You know I'm awkward around other people, triggered by the sight or talk of money, worried about intimacy. But you are incredible and kind and patient. You've put up with my quirks, and after spending so much time with you, I feel I've changed. Something about you puts me at ease. I feel different. And that's good. I had to change in order to spend this day with you the way I wanted. Because
Almost there. He still can't say it. That's okay, though. You smile at him warmly.
See, there it is. You always know how to comfort me. I haven't had that in a long time. Anyone I've been close to has abandoned me, usually against their will, but it still hurts, so why bother trying to connect with anyone? They're just gonna be brutally murdered while I watch or overhear or sleep through it.
Put your hand on his shoulder.
All I want is for someone to love, a family to care for, not touched by evil or greed or power. Small house in the middle of nowhere, never bothered by anyone. You're the first person in forever I felt like I could see a future with.
Wraith holds up Azarov's skull.
When I came to America, seeking a fresh start from the trauma and violence of my youth, I was tricked into the employ of a truly evil man. I did unspeakable things. I didn't know what was happening, but I did them. Worried that death and violence were just part of who I was. Then, I found out this man's true nature. I snapped, pulled out his skull and spine. I've welded them into some kind of half-weapon, half-trophy ever since. Too long I've been attached to Azarov's skull. I have let it define me. No more!
Wraith tosses the skull into the water. Oh my god. As he watches it sink, you notice a gold coin on the ground that dislodged from it. You know, how Wraith is with gold coins. What do? You know how Wraith is with... Do I? I don't think I do. Give me the coin. Good call. Never know when this might come in handy. Wraith turns to you smiling. He seems like a new man.
Let's go back to the dump.
What a romantic sentence to start the day with. Aww, that's kinda cute. As you walk into the cosmic dump, Wraith oozes nervous excitement.
Oh gosh, I do have something incredible planned for tonight.
He even tries to wink. It's kind of grotesque, but hey, this sad boy is finally opening up. Pulls out some lotions and oils. Sensual.
You ready?
Hey, you threw that in the ocean. Why do you still have that? That's odd.
What's wrong?
No, that's what I said! You're holding out Azarov's skull again. You just made a whole big thing about how you feel like you've changed and you're not defined by it and you threw it away.
Yeah, I did. Azarov was terrible and I'm no longer using his skull as my security blanket. This is his brother Paul, also a really bad guy I took care of. I have 20 of these things, all real bad guys.
What the fuck? The game called me out after I called it out. That's so funny. Well, you guess you can't really change some people.
Anyway, back to our exciting night. To end all nights. I'll stay here and prepare. If you want to go find my bell.
He takes a step closer and whispers.
Then, when you come back, we can ring it.
Wow, what does that even mean? I don't know, but it seems very exciting. And look at that. What you've done to this anxious, shy boy. He's losing his inhibitions. Maybe soon he'll be losing his clothes. Jesus. To get there, though, you have to find the bell. It's got to be somewhere on the island, right? Where do you start looking? Here, right? None of those. Take another look at Wraith's hotbod. I think I've found... Well, that's not what I meant. Sigh. I told the writers not to give you the ability to choose what you do, because then you choose dumb things like this, and I have to give you a game over. No! No! What the fuck? Don't send me back to the beginning. I can't handle being sent back to the beginning, bro. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. You could never disappoint me. We'll pick all the same choices we previously did. I'm awkward. Spend a day because I love you. Blah blah blah. Got his back. Throws the skull into water. Watches it sink. Gold coin. Pick up the coin. I wonder what the coins are used for. Because that's 2 now. Turns you smiling, seems new man. Unless the coins are our, like, revive, maybe? Okay. Let's get back to that other choice. I'll be honest, when it said, none of the options above, I actually thought that it would be, like, I would get a new list of options, but, let's check out the lighthouse. I suppose I could check out that creepy black lighthouse on the edge of the island. Lighthouses usually have one big room at the top. Should be easy enough to search. Good point. I didn't think of that. You turn to leave and catch Wraith winking at you again as you exit. You know what? Maybe that wasn't a wink at all. Some of the mud he uses to cover up his face is probably dripping while he sweats anxiously. Ooh, I like the music here. You arrive at the Black Lighthouse, optimistic and full of purpose. You don't see the bell anywhere. Spirit! Hello? Nothing. She's nowhere to be found. Let's be honest, her heart was never really in this process, was it? Start poking around, wondering if Spirit took the bell and hid it somewhere around here. Oh, hey, hot stuff! Turn to see Trickster casually pose, light reflecting off his perfect skin, all of his too many abs. 1, 2, 3. No, that's a normal amount of abs. Abs glistening perfectly. Doing some snooping? I'm looking for Spirit. Me too, actually. We were gonna do face masks. I told her I'd show her around on my stage over on IP Island. It's tight. All the killers who we couldn't clear to be in this game are hanging out over there, just out of the view. Out of the view of you and any interested parties' lawyers. Having a blast, doing shots, making content. Oh, my dude, you have got to meet my good friend. Nope, stop right there. Not getting sued over a dating sim. I feel that. Hey, have you seen Wraith's bell anywhere? I'm not gonna lie to you, friend. I have no idea who you are talking about. But, you maybe want to hop over to the other island? Check out my stage? Do we? I don't know if we do, if I'm honest. Like, I'm curious, don't get me wrong, but we're kind of busy, are we not? Aren't we? Let me ponder. I'm scared this might mess up the run. Maybe the next time we play we can go. Absolutely not. I'm on a mission. Trickster shrugs. I guess we're all on our own journey till we meet again. As Trickster vanishes, you ponder your next move, and I'm left wondering, who just say no to checking out the sexy pop star's secret hideaway? So, where to next? I'm scared to go see Trapper. He might kill us. Let's check Huntress's cabin. I have a good feeling about the Huntress's cabin. I love cabin in the woods. Great things are always happening at those. People are walking into them, back out of them unscathed all the time. To Huntress's cabin. Wow, this game sure is much bigger than you thought, huh? Might need to replay it a couple times to really be able to grasp how much work was put into it. Okay, we will. Not tomorrow, though. We can't play this game again tomorrow. My throat will die. You enter Huntress's cabin and relax. It's disalarmingly cozy, with a warm, quirky vibe. You feel like you could live here if a kooky killer didn't already. Spot something shiny. Is it the bell? You reach out for it, but you're tackled from behind. It's Huntress. She holds an axe to your throat. I found you. Now I get to kill you. Beg for your life. Say you're pranking Wraith. That's a lie, though. She might be into begging. Please don't kill us. Please, I'm so sorry. I didn't know this was your cabin. I wasn't doing anything bad. Please, please forgive me. Did the wild elk offer my mother forgiveness, or did it skewer her? It skewered her? I suppose it skewered... Huntress has slit your throat before you even realize it. Can't be talking about people's moms like that. Come on now. Fuck! Damn it! Okay. We should have lied. We should have lied and said we were... Oh my god. Is there a way to... Okay. Okay, we can just click and hold. You could never disappoint me. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Pick up the coin. Always pick up the coin. There's a hand in that cooler. The cooler that's hidden behind the text, there's a hand in it. Alright. Let's get back to where we were. My bad. Didn't mean to get us killed. It sucks that we have to go through all of this every time. Okay. We'll still do it in the same order, though. The same order that we were previously doing. So we'll go Lighthouse, Trickster, blah, blah, blah. No. Maybe next time. Huntress's cabin. Damn, I didn't think the Huntress would kill us like that. I thought we were cool. Okay, you're pranking Wraith. I'm running a very complicated long con on Wraith. I'm trying to find his bell so he can do something, I don't know. But I'll probably use it to play a joke on him instead. Huntress's eyes sparkle. This sounds like a fun game. Want to play another one? Sure? Great, I've got the perfect game in mind. Hide and seek. Bet you can't find me. Ready or not, here I come. Oh, okay, I assume it's the same minigame. Oh my god. Not bad. Ooh, the leaves make it really hard. Not bad. Oh, that was way off. Okay, she's here. Fuck! Not sure anyone ever actually taught you how to play, but this doesn't change anything. What do you mean? I'm still mad you broke into my house, which isn't too bad, because maybe I do know something about the bell. Maybe I'll tell you later. We'll see. Huntress goes into another room, and you realize you're not going to get anything else here, except possibly killed. So where to next? Where we're most definitely going to get killed. Maybe Trapper's Cave? At least I know to look out for, well, traps. With that in mind, I'm sure I can get in and our... The game already called me out not to judge it. Get in and out safely and find that bell. To Trapper's Cave, surely what you're looking for will be there. It's not like Wraith has purposefully sent you on a wild goose chase that will ultimately end up pointless. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. I like the music here, too. Damn, they did a great job on the soundtrack for this game. You enter Trapper's Cave, tentatively. He is called Trapper. It stands to reason why there may be some traps. Illuminated in deep blue, the cave is home to a pool of water that shimmers and shines. Find yourself hoping Wraith's bell isn't in there. You hear a voice from behind the pile of rocks, like a feeble old man calling for help. Look around the cave or investigate the voice. We're gonna look around the cave. You ignore the voice and look around the cave, because you have a job to do. Hey, maybe play this again to find out who the voice would belong. Just saying, could be fun. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. Yeah! Yay, coins! I'm not sure, like I said, I don't know what the fuck those are for. Seems like a good choice. Oh, there's something else shiny next to it. Is it the bell? Then again, this is Trapper's Cave. Trapper, you know him. The trap guy? The guy who loves to leave traps? Quit while you're ahead. A hulking shadow falls over you. You turn to see... Smart. That was a bear trap. And I'm the bear. He cleaves you in two. This is hard and weird, but it's almost like eliminating Trapper last night made it even harder. Fuck! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! Guys. You never disappoint me. So what? Are we supposed to take the trap? Pick up the coin. Maybe we check out the voice instead? Lighthouse. Huntress's cabin. Pranking Wraith. Fuck. Oh, we have to do the mini game again. Alright. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god, it's too fast! I can't do that! I never taught you how to play. This doesn't change anything. You broke into my house. Go to Trapper's Cave. Okay. Let's investigate the voice this time. You step in front of a large pile of rocks at the mouth of a tunnel. Nothing you could hope to move, but someone much larger could possibly toss them aside with ease. Frail voice calls out, "Hello? Who's there? Can you help me? Hold on, I'm coming." Desperate to help, you push against the rocks with all your might. Dislodging one near the top, it rolls off and kills you. Probably should have seen this coming. Trapper's Cave isn't the set of your average teen mystery. It's the secret lair of Trap Lane Killer. Duh. Fuck. Guys. Guys. Come on. How was I supposed to know that would happen? You can never disappoint me. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck. Take the coin. Maybe these coins are bad luck. Man. Alright, go, go, go. This is a lighthouse. Blah, blah, blah. Trickster, he says, "Please come to my place," and we say no. So maybe we are supposed to pick up the trap? Pranking Wraith. Fuck, okay. The fact we have to keep doing this fucking minigame is killing me. Alright. God damn it! Let's try this again. You enter Trapper's Cave tentatively. He is called Trapper. Stands to reason there may be some traps. Illuminated in deep blue, blah blah blah. Rocks, old man. No. Look around the cave. Hey, maybe play this again and find out who the voice belongs to. Just saying, could be fun. Look this, you found a gold coin. Maybe we're supposed to leave this coin. I don't know. I want it. I'm greedy. Okay. Then again, this is Trapper's Cave. It's something else shiny. Yes. We take the trap. Nope, it's a bear trap. You're dead. Look, you're gonna have to enter this cave a lot more carefully or with Trapper as your guide. So what? Can we not even explore Trapper's Cave at this point? You can never disappoint me. Pick up the coin. This time we're not going to pick up the coin in Trapper's Cave. God damn it. Fuck it, we'll go trappers first. You turn to leave and catch Wraith winking at you again. It's the same thing that we had before. Enter Trapper's Cave tentatively. Call Trappers stands for... No. No voice. Found a gold coin. No gold coin. You know what? Rather than hear somebody remind me that this is Trapper's Cave after all, I'm gonna just not touch anything. Step back from all the things shiny and enticing and consider just leaving to figure out this whole bell situation some other way. Well, 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 if it isn't vibes, you decided against spending time with me, and yet here you are, in my cave. Can't help but be drawn to me, can you? What is this? Excuse me. My animal magnetism, my musk, my devotion, my hopeless devotion to Leg Day. I don't think Wraith has ever set foot in Leg Day. No time to figure out what the hell that even means. You think fast. You're right, Trapper. It's the Leg Day thing. I love your legs, and, also the musk. Love a good musk. Knew it. Listen, I made the wrong choice eliminating you and going with Wraith. How could I have been so stupid? You should probably cleave me in two, hack me to pieces. I deserve worse. But, if you'll let me, I want to go back to Wraith and tell him I made a mistake, and I'm leaving him for you. Trapper stares at you unnervingly, a twinkle in his eye. I should probably cleave you in two. You're right, but it takes a truly self-assured person to admit their mistake, and you're clearly aware that you're stupid, so... You know, we're making progress. Whoa, are you pulling this off? I'll let you go, on one condition. When you break the news that you're leaving him for me, tell him he has skinny chicken legs. Yes, if you want, I can tell him that. Trapper lets out a hearty laugh. Oh yeah, I want. You scramble out of Trapper's cave, and hears deep laughter echo behind you. Hope the bell wasn't here, because if it was, you're never gonna get it. Yeah, clearly. So where to next? Okay. I suppose I could check out that creepy black lighthouse on the edge of the island. Lighthouses usually have one big room at the top, so it should be easy enough to search. To the black lighthouse, surely what you're looking for will be there. It's not like Wraith has purposely sent you on a wild goose chase that will ultimately end up pointless. Arrive at the black lighthouse, optimistic, full of purpose. You know, spirit, hello. Okay, is this all the same? Okay, I think this is all the same. Yeah, I think this is all the same. Oh. Huntress's cabin. We're doing it! We're surviving! We're just gonna speed through this. Pranking Wraith. Okay. Fuck! The leaves make it really hard, I swear. Yeah, I was taught how to play. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. However, oh my god, we should have been saving. Stupid. However, just having your skin as remarkably sun-kissed as it isn't as good as having your skin and Wraith's bell. Looks like you're just gonna have to admit defeat on this one and head back to the Wraith empty-handed. You tried hard, you really did. If you were game, I'd give you a good review. That being said, Wraith is, well, I don't want to say unkind, but he has been really nice this whole time. But there is that whole spine-ripping thing. You enter the ruins of the Cosmic Dump, prepared to deliver Wraith the bad news. I know he seems sweet and shy, and like he's not a killer, but he totally is. Is there a chance he could kill you? But the place is empty. Whew. Wraith must be off somewhere, still preparing. Ugh, what are you gonna do? You still don't have the bell. I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out.
Who are you talking to?
Huntress pops up from behind one of the giant obelisks, smiling behind her mask.
I followed you back here. It was fun, like a cat stalking prey.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
After you left, I was thinking, I want to tell you about the bell.
Oh my god, Huntress, thank you!
But it's gonna cost you.
You empty your pocket and hand over all your gold coins. Ooh, sparkly. Okay, so it's a good thing we had some coins. Okay, so Wraith's bell. Last night, Spirit couldn't think, so she was wandering around or floating around. I don't really know what she does technically. And apparently, she wandered in here, she saw Wraith asleep, thought it would be funny to steal his bell. Think they had a fling or something, and she's still mad about it, or not, who knows. She's definitely mad about something. I was up going pee-pee when she walked by my cabin, and the bell caught my eye, so I ran outside. Even though it's rusty and old, that bell is still kind of shiny, so I offered to pay her for it. But she said she had the perfect spot for it picked out, at the top of her lighthouse. Oh, great. I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. Shit. Return to the lighthouse and head right upstairs. No more messing around. This time, Spirit is waiting for you.
Word on the street is you're looking for me.
Did you have Trickster distract me? Or are you looking for me? Ooh, okay. Alright, let's do a quick cheat. Oh. I can't. Alright. Did you have Trickster distract me? Spirit rolls her eyes.
You're really piecing it together, huh, Sherlock?
Alright, whatever. I messed with Wraith a little. I'm so sorry. Does not sound like she's actually sorry.
So you want Wraith's bell? How about we play a little game? I call it, don't look into the light or die. You can only open your eyes when I'm blocking the light. If you look directly at it,
I'll die?
Precisely. You're much smarter than you look. No offense.
Stop on Spirit. Don't look straight into the light. If you look directly at it, your brain probably won't survive the stress. Oh boy, okay. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Fuck. You missed completely.
So light isn't completely fatal, I guess. Only half of your brain and a portion of your soul was damaged. The rest seems to be mostly okay, as far as I can tell.
Spirit hands over the bell. Oh, God. I bet if we fucked up twice, we probably would have been killed.
Now, please, leave me alone.
Gladly. And with that, you march triumphantly back to Wraith. Oh my god, that was so stressful, guys. Alright, now we're gonna save. We'll do a new file, just in case. Excitedly walk in to see Wraith in his sexiest outfit yet. Oh my. Oh my. Your eyes do that cartoon thing where they bug out of your skull. A wooga. In true Wraith fashion, his reaction is a little more subdued. He just looks at you and sort of smiles.
Hope you have something for me that's gonna make me as happy as I just made you.
Look at this guy, so open and comfortable in his own skin, cloak, painted, burned flesh thing. Beaming, you hold up the bell. Took me all over the island, but I found it. Spirit stole it because it's a long story. Now, you want to tell me what we'll be doing with it? Wraith holds the bell and tears up. He kisses it. Weird.
Only one more thing until we can finish this.
What are we finishing? Another thing? What are we finishing? What are we finishing? Or should I say, who? Oh my god. Always a nice touch. You wink.
You know I can't tell you that yet.
But while we wait, Wraith hands you a super sexy outfit that is maybe too strong of a word. This is barely more than just a tiny bit of cloth connected by various thin elastic bits. You look at it and bite your lip. Should I change?
You'd better.
You duck behind one of the obelisks, take off your clothes, slipping into your new sheer, barely there collection of straps. Jesus, it's a good thing I put that tag on. Oh my god. It is incredibly revealing. Somehow you look more naked with this on than you would if you were actually naked. It's really something. Eyes up here. Sorry, it's impressive. You turn to Wraith and model your new outfit. I'm wearing basically nothing. Oh, just you wait. Jesus, the light's dim. Oh dang, is this what you've been waiting for, you little freak? No! I'm nervous. Relaxed and confident, Wraith is a totally different person than the introverted loner you met when you arrived on the island.
Are you ready? I want to give you my heart.
I'm ready, I guess. The lights go out.
It's so chilly.
Don't worry, we'll warm up. He's not wrong. Wraith's naked skin feels like fire on yours. The fire he's been so afraid of this whole time. You melt into his arms, his lips exploring, I should probably leave you two alone. This feels weird to be documenting this.
Before I give you my heart, I'm gonna give you something else.
There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you in a... Hold up. Even in the dark, I think I know that smell. It's like salad dressing mixed with suntan oil. Dwight and Claudette? I guess they like to what the fuck?
Hold that thought, lovebirds. Wraith, your special guest is here a little early. Wow, I didn't know human bodies could fit that way together.
Sure they can. I know. I'll show you when we're done tonight. The lights pop back on. You and Wraith are still wearing virtually nothing.
Time to get dressed. We've got to go immediately. That's right. It's secret hatch reveal time.
And no, that's not some double entendre. Follow us. Dwight and Claudette disappear into an open hatch in the ground. Wraith throws on some clothes and you both follow. Where's my clothes? Give me my clothes! It's even colder down here.
Well, have fun. Our job pretty much stops at getting you here.
Contrary to what you may have heard, we don't like to watch. Not this. See you later. They climb back up the ladder as you turn around. Across from you stands a very old Nigerian woman.
Grandma Abby?
Philip! They embrace. You are suddenly very aware how exposed your skin is and how chilly you are.
Forgive me, Vibes. This is my grandmother?
Abigail, pleased to meet you, Vibes. So you're the one my little Philip has chosen. Interesting. Oh my god, are we about to be a sacrifice? Fuck. Interesting, what does that mean? Do you need to earn the respect of Grandma Abby now? Oh, she's like a witch or something, bro. I can't wait to get to know the person my Philip has decided to give his heart to. Come, help me make drinks.
You know, Grandma Abby, I have to prepare the bell.
Happy to Philip? Wraith looks sheepish, like he's reverted a little back to his old self.
Oh, yeah, I guess I never told you my real name. Philip Ojimo.
You bow deeply. Nice to meet you, Philip Ojimo. Philip. I almost just replaced Wraith with Philip just then. That's so funny. Wraith laughs. He grabs the bell and leaves. Grandma Abby takes your hand and guides you to the table with potions. Come, let's get some refreshments. I'm an old lady, and it's not easy for me to mix these exactly. My hands just aren't as steady as they once were. You'll need to help me pour. That doesn't seem like... This now doesn't seem like the time for questions. Like, what is this? Or are we supposed to drink these possibly poisonous liquids? Just get to it. Fill that cup up. Oh god. Bruh. Alright, not bad. That was bad. There's something the matter with you. Sheesh, I could have done a much better job myself. I was just trying to include you. What has my young Philip gotten himself into? I'm sorry. Come, while we wait, I want to make sure you're the one. You sit across from her and she smiles brightly at you. Philip has been through so much. He saw things as a child that no child should have ever seen. Should have to ever even think about. I fear what that could do to a person. But not Philip. He is thoughtful and strong-willed. He's a good boy. I agree. Although, thinking back to what you two were getting up to right before this, maybe you don't agree. Tell me, Vibes. Philip's birthday is coming up. What would you get him as a gift? Oh, fuck. Gold.
No, a statue of a horse because of the chess piece.
I don't know, something big and bold. Maybe a statue. Maybe of a horse? You have no idea why you said... No, I know why I said that. What do you mean? But Grandma Abby's face lights up. Wonderful. That would remind him of the knight, his favorite chess piece. I remembered! Yes, I know. You liar. I'm not a liar! He literally gave us the chess piece! What the fuck? Okay, tell me this. If Philip could be a tree, what kind of tree would it be? Rhododendron? With colorful, beautiful blossoms. They make me explode with energy and feel alive inside, like Wraith. Grandma Abby furrows her brow just enough to make you concerned. He might make you feel that way, but that's not who Philip is. Maybe you're just nervous. This is a strange situation, I admit. She considers you for another beat and then calls out, Philip, are you ready? Give me an... Oh, his name changed to Philip! I didn't notice that. Give me a couple more minutes. She turns back to you. Well then, how about a game to lighten the mood before our big event? Maybe I can do some constellation trivia or play cornhole. Whoa, how convenient. You may have played one of these before. Never mind. The fact that they were in different location and it makes no sense that you could do them here, underground in a completely different area. We had plenty of money to make some other mini games, okay? This is Dead by Daylight. Just had some goddamn fun for once in your life. Since one of these games may be familiar to you, who knows, you might get an extra relationship status boost if you try one you haven't done before. But what do I know? Just an omniscient narrator. Okay, then fuck it. We'll try the new one. I know a thing or two about constellations. You're on. I actually don't know that much about constellations. Hey, who doesn't like answering random questions about constellation in bizarre and high-stakes situations? Okay. Let's go ahead and save real quick so that we don't have to, you know, go through this whole thing. And look at us. We're an educational game, too. Grandma Abby sizes you up. Okay, then. What's the answer to this? The constellation roughly translates to sea whale, and it's located in a region of the sky alongside other water-related constellations. It's probably it's one of these two. It's definitely not the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper is Ursa Major. Aquarius is like a guy maybe Cetus? Grandma Abby cocks an eyebrow, perhaps realizing she's yeah! I know Aquarius, because that's my fucking zodiac. Realizing she's underestimated you, you smile proudly. You're right, but maybe that was just a lucky guess, kinda. Okay, next. What do we call the constellations located in the ecliptic or the path of the sun? Constellations? Probably the zodiac, right? Grandma Abby shrugs. That's right. Good to know. Yes! Good to know you can get these easy ones. Last question. This constellation was first described by Nicholas Lewis de Cayley. Roughly translates to pendulum clock. It's not the fucking Big Dipper. I don't know why that's here. I won't lie to y'all. I don't want to have to go through all of this again. So I am going to search up those two. Not for the, like, specific meaning or anything. I just want to see the constellations. Okay. And then... Horologium. I guess it's that one, because the other one looks like a diamond shape, and I don't think that's clock related. But this one kind of looks like a that. Abby nods, impressed. Okay, I thought that was tough, but you got it. Good job. The horror whatever one was the one I was gonna pick anyway. Hey, you got all three right. Looks like Grandma Abby's pretty impressed with you. I'm glad you got a moment to relax. Sorry I yelled at you earlier. It's been a long game. Hell yeah, it has. We've been going almost an hour longer than we normally would. Wraith re-enters, holding the bell. It looks brand new. I think we're ready. Time to drink up. Grandma Abby hands out the potions, drinks you made, first to Wraith, then herself, then you. She stops and looks at you. She stares you down intensely with a sweet smile on her face. No matter what you do, you cannot abandon my Philip. Do you understand? He's been abandoned his whole life. I regret leaving that bunker. His parents regret leaving our village. But he's here now. He has opened up to you. Of all people, you cannot betray him. Or I will haunt you from my grave. Okay? And my spectral form is not always as nice as this one before you right now. Oh, thank you for the advice. Of course, dear. Now, where were you two before I arrived? Grandma Abby, I don't think you need to know that. We were about to play a board game. Fully clothed, of course. I'm still in the scantily clad fucking outfit. That's a lie. It's okay. She knows. She does? Of course I do. It's a requirement of the ritual. Are we about to be a sacrifice? We might be about to be a sacrifice, guys. This is not looking too hot for us. The what? Grandma Abby and Wraith stand up and walk to the wall with hanging chains and locks. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm finally ready to leave this place.
As Grandma Abby places Wraith in chains, your jaw drops. What is happening?
This is what we've been working towards. This is how we consumerate our relationship. The cult of the Black Veil would do this ritual to leave and return to the island. One lover would be sacrificed and the other would do the sacrificing.
Oh my god.
So here I am, ready to move on, to be sacrificed.
No, this is crazy. I don't even know what to do. Yeah.
That's why Grandma Abby's ghost was summoned, to help.
Philip's harp must be removed, lit on fire, and the bell rung. Everything you've... Oh, that's not here. Whoops. That's not his voice.
Everything you've done here has been building to this.
Oh my fucking god.
No, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't do this. Grandma Abby, don't give Vibes the dagger.
What? What's happening?
This ritual requires sacrifice on both ends. Person taking my heart needs to... Oh god. Needs to love me in order to lose me. And I need to love that person in turn. But I don't know how to say this.
Oh, we fucked up. You don't love Vibes. Wraith nods. Your heart races as you simultaneously feel like you've died.
I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me. Me and your inability to connect with me. Maybe we just didn't spend enough time together. Maybe when we did, we just didn't relate in the way we should have. But I really like you. Maybe we can be friends?
Try to get past the shock of what's happening and realize he's right. It feels forced. You're not right for each other, but you do really enjoy spending time with him, for the most part. You even believe all his nutjob theories about the island and the cult of the Black Veil. After a while, you smile and finally respond. Yeah, we can be friends. Wraith smiles back. Grandma Abby also smiles. Trickster enters smiles for some reason. Look at everyone, just a bunch of smiling idiots. How wonderful for you all. What does life on the island look like for you now? Maybe you can try and hook up with another killer. Maybe you can develop your friendship with Wraith. Maybe you can help him find someone that he'll really love. Can you be Igor to his Victor Frankenstein? What about that cute nurse who just showed up at the reception? Oh, you haven't heard? She's unpacking her stuff back at the cabanas. I hear him and her have a thing. I guess I probably should have told you that 20 scenes ago, huh? Oopsie. No matter. This is the end for you. Welcome to the friend zone. Enjoy your stay. Fuck! We didn't... God damn it. And so, my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost. Whilst trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design... Wait, did you just spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that. That you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Vibes. See you again later, and again, and again, and again, and again. Forever. Shit! Shit! Aw, man! Aw, man! We didn't fall in love. I shouldn't have, like, split the stuff so much. Damn. Damn it! No love for us. No love for us, huh? That sucks. Oh well. It is what it is. I definitely am down to play this game again if you guys are interested in seeing more. It'll have to be a little bit though, because the voice acting does hurt my throat a lot. But I mean, I'm definitely down to do this again. It was super fun. It was a good fun time, and it was more stressful than I expected, which is weird. But, you know, that's fine. It is what it is. But, damn, we did not fall in love. I did really enjoy the game, though. Like, a lot, actually. I enjoyed it a lot more than I anticipated. Like, I like Dead by Daylight in general, and having all the silly little references, like the IP Island. The IP Island was hilarious, because there's so many characters in Dead by Daylight that are, like, actual killers from various, like, games and movies and things like that, so it is very funny that they still, like, were able to kind of incorporate that. I think that that's really fun. It's so silly that Trickster was just kind of like an in-and-out type of character. I wonder if there is actually an ending with him. Like, perhaps if we had went to his IP Island or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. Damn. Damn, though. I can't believe we didn't even find love. Heartbroken. Stuck in the friend zone with Wraith. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it all. Well, at least we know for next time that if we want to woo someone, we have to pick them constantly. Every single time you have... I assume it's every single time you get a choice, you have to pick them. You can't just, like, pick, like, all different types of characters. I assume you have to just, like, really stick to one of the plots, like, one of the characters. But that was really fun. I had a great time. I'm just letting the credits play out right now, to be honest with you. They're hidden behind me. Oh, and there's all the copyright things. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on, I should probably... Oops, wrong button. Look at that. Look at all that copyright nonsense. Crazy. Crazy. Thank you. Thank you for making this game. This was really fun. I actually had a really fun time playing this one. Even if it hurt my throat a whole bunch. But, yeah, we're not going to do another run now, as stream has almost been going for an extra hour longer than it was supposed to. But, yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for being here. Sorry that I didn't get a good ending. Well, I guess good is questionable. And sorry I got killed like 25 times there, towards the end. Didn't mean to do all that. But yeah, perhaps we'll come back and play this game again someday, if that's something you guys are interested in. I'll definitely re-add it to the poll at some point in time, because I would genuinely like to play this more. And, I don't know, perhaps next time I can get you guys to pick who we go after. I was just kind of sensing out all the characters and seeing who I vibed with. Which apparently wasn't Wraith. No, I'm kidding. But it was a very fun game. Perhaps the next time we play it, I can get your guys' opinion on who to pick. But, as always, thank you all so much for being here. And, yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thanks. Tomorrow, I'm not fully sure what we're playing tomorrow. I am thinking about possibly taking one of the suggested games from the Discord. One of the suggested games, because tomorrow I don't want to start a long play game. I think that starting a long play game at the end of the week would be a little bizarre. So I think tomorrow we might be playing Dollmare is what it's called. Like Nightmare, but about dolls. And it's like one of those games where you go and, like, kind of like observation duty, where you need to see the anomalies and, like, the incorrect things about the dolls in question. But I think that'll be a good fun time, and it is a scary game, so, you know, be prepared for that. But, yeah, as always, thank you all so much for being here. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your night, and take care of yourself. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.